So I want to do a tarot card reading on this upcoming State of the Union address. Hi, I'm Stephanie Michelle. So essentially my question is in regards to whether or not Donald Trump is going to withdraw the United States of America from its NATO allies this upcoming Tuesday with the State of the Union address. And the significator card for Donald Trump, which I am choosing since he's a Gemini, a solar Gemini, is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I found the significator card in the Yod deck, representing the world of Atziluth, the archetypal world of fire, the world of will, of passion, of desire. Okay, so the heart of the matter, we have in the middle, of course, the Four of Wands, representing a happy homecoming, Venus in Aries, which is applicable since right now Venus has actually entered into Aries. Anyways, I do think this might be the State of the Union address. To its left, we have the Five of Swords, which is Venus in Aquarius. And this seems to be, again, Donald Trump forsaking NATO. And of course, to the right, we have the significator card, Donald Trump himself. Interesting. And okay, for the present of the matter, we have in the middle the Seven of Pentacles, which is Saturn in Taurus, so kind of a brooding over a failed decision. However, I'm going to reverse the card since, well, both of these cards, since Pentacles and Swords, those suits don't go together, versus here, Wands and Swords do go together. So, obviously, to its left, we have reversed the Eight of Swords, which is Jupiter in Gemini, kind of feeling trapped, but not actually trapped. So currently just a brooding over failure and feeling trapped, but in a sense not reality, this kind of perceived, Donald Trump perhaps perceiving this. And to its right, we have the Ace of Cups, representing essentially a new emotion regarding these issues. Okay, and the future of the matter, if we continue on the same path, we have in the middle the Two of Wands, basically a surveying of the land, seeking a dominance, new beginnings here, a new beginning of a material matter, which is the Ace of Pentacles, and to its right we have the Three of Pentacles, which is Mars in Capricorn. Oh, by the way, this one is Mars in Aries. So Mars in Capricorn, this is representing seeking a professional, a skilled artisan. So Donald Trump seeking to acquire land, like maybe Canada, Gaza, Panama Canal, and yeah, actually planning it. Like, wow, that is frightening stuff right there. Okay, we have here the fate of the matter. In the middle, we have the Queen of Pentacles, representing a person who is of a very practical demeanor. To its left, we have the Nine of Swords, the Nightmare card, which is Mars in Gemini. And of course, since Pentacles and Swords are two suits that are antagonistic, I'm reversing these, which makes it just simply more negative. And to its right, we have our first Trump card, which is number 8, Strength. This, of course, is courage. So fate of the matter, it's like someone, maybe a female, maybe like somebody like Kamala Harris, or maybe Vladimir Zelensky, because it doesn't have to be a female. So this is a person, possibly Vladimir Zelensky, because the gender doesn't really matter. It could be somebody like Kamala Harris, a female, but it doesn't really matter. And just, yeah, the nightmare of just forsaking Ukraine and but having courage to fight against Russia. I really don't know. Of course, if it is a female being signified here, it could represent me, since technically I'm the querent asking this question. So it could just be me realizing my nightmare, but trying to have courage, and just all of this, watching it unfold on Tuesday with the State of the Union address. All right, and so now we have the choice of the matter. We have in the middle the Two of Swords, which is the moon in Libra. And this signifies basically a tough decision, a conflict, a state of peace between two opposing forces. To its left, we have the Three of Cups, which is a celebration card, especially between females, which is Mercury in Cancer. And to its right, we have the Knight of Wands, which probably represents a person. In this case, somebody acting in a very airy manner, but somebody of a fiery temperament. So again, the choice is probably me, since I'm the querent. And it's probably, my choice is to try and be at peace with this, to try and find some sort of comfort, celebration, especially amongst females, and probably me just taking courage and trying to act strong. And lastly, since this was in the Yod deck instead of one of the two Hay decks, we have the Tetragrammaton instead of the Pentagrammaton, Yod, Hay, Vav, Hay. So in the Yod position, representing the world of Absolute, the world of fire, of will, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is Mercury in Taurus. So this is kind of just help being available, but not being dispensed. In the first Hay position, we have the Page of Wands, which again is probably a person, maybe me, or maybe Donald Trump. It's hard to say at this point. And it's somebody who is of a fiery temperament, acting in a very practical manner. So you might guess it probably is me. And of course, the first Hay represents the world of Bria, the world of creation, the world of emotion. And of course, Atziluth is the world of emanation. And in the Vav deck, representing the world of Yetzirah, the world of formation, the world of air, of conflict, of the intellect, we have the trump card known as the Chariot, which is a number, well, the numbers I don't believe match correctly because I disagree with the Rider-Waite deck on the numbering. But this is Cancer. Of course, this is only the second of the trump cards, so there's not really a lot of matters of fate going on here, astrological fate. But this card represents a travel, in this case, probably a mental travel. And lastly, in the final Hay deck, representing the world of Ashia, the world of making, the world of earth, of practicality, we have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands represents a new matter of will, of passion, of desire, but manifesting in a very practical, realistic way. And of course, it's really interesting that we have 3 of the 4 ace cards. The only one we're missing is the Ace of Swords. So a lot of new beginnings here. This State of the Union address seems like it's going to be a new direction for the United States of America, in my opinion. And in my opinion, this is probably not a good direction for the United States of America, but one that is leading towards dictatorship instead of democracy, tyranny instead of justice. Thank you for coming and watching me tonight in the Aramaic language of the Sefer Zohar, the Book of Radiance. Ta, Kazi, come, see. Shalom, peace.